Yo, this is cool. So this is the first company. Motion RC is the first company I've gotten a handwritten thank you note from in the box. Like that's handwritten. That somebody actually wrote thank you on it. That's cool. It's a very, very small gesture, very small thing, but it actually feels like a big old hug from from the manufacturer. It's like, all right, makes that couple $100 you spend on the toy a little bit easier. Good stuff. Oh, check it out. Check it out. We are not going to do an unboxing because, well, Motion RC already has one. What we will do is this. Fiddlesticks. That didn't work. We're going to try that again. Hold on. There we go. That time it worked. All I have to do now is connect the servos and everything. After I put the receiver in, I've got an AR631 Plus I'm going to use. We're going to do that later. Yeah, this thing's nice. Easy to put together. Got the receiver tray and everything in, or battery tray, whatever you want. I'm going to call it the receiver tray because the battery's going to be up there. Yeah. This thing went together real easy. They give you extra screws. I hope those are extra because, like, they're not in the plane. Anyway, that thing went together real nice. And I imagine it's going to fly just as well. What's up, y'all? So, the maiden flights with the Havok were way too high up, way too far out. Mostly just way too high up. You couldn't see nothing, so we're just going to throw that footage away. And here's the second and third flights. I mean, that footage is still kind of tough to see. But if you squint and you zoom in, you see that shit. There we go. It's going. All right. One more time. Right, left, down, up, right, left.
Safe mode.
Make sure it's correcting like it's supposed to. Yep. All right. And now we get this thing in the air and trim it up.
Motor on.
Send save.
Manual mode. Safe mode.
We got the hand launch assist mode.
AS3X mode.
Yep, I'd say we're good. Yeah. So that's the end of the wind. hauls. Yeah. Ew. That's a bad bird. Yeah. That thing. Yeah, I didn't mind the wind one bit. Y'all, I still gotta go potty. So we're gonna throw another pack in here and put the GNS stress tracker in. That handled that wind no problem. So we're gonna get another flight. Take a potty break. Cause I ain't using that porta potty. I live too close for that. Hell no. Excuse me. I don't know that I'm gonna put that 80 amp PSC in the 8x8 prop on quite yet. Part of me actually wants to just throw it on there and run it with the stock ESC. Just check the temps and everything. But y'all, that was dang good old flight. It feels like it's right between the EF Extra and my V900. Since I don't have the stock prop anymore, this is about the closest test we're gonna get to that. I don't know that I'm gonna order the stock prop for this one. Considering this one worked so well, I don't know that I'm gonna spend any more money to get the stock ones. Because Master Air Screws are, I mean, they're some of my favorite props, if not my favorite. So, that being said, we'll go with that. And I also have plenty of these right here, so we'll throw that 80 amp ESC in there potentially. And that way, that's why we have throttle cut, you guys. Because that would have been bad. It's doing all the things, and then the tracker be tracking. So I think it's gonna get it. And like I said, we do have wind too. I think we might be around that 120 mark. I don't expect a whole lot more other than like being wind assisted, so we'll see.
Motor on.
And make sure I got a good grip. High rates, everything's good to go. That was the wrong button. It's coming back, coming back, coming back.
AS3X.
There we go. It's a good thing I have the eyes of a hawk. And I just blinded myself there. There we go. got a good wind coming with us.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Alright. And since I know these batteries get about 3 minutes with that type of flying, we're gonna go ahead and
30 seconds. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
here we go. Here comes that grease, that butter. What I tell you? What I tell you?
Motor off.
Like I said, I think we hit about 120. That's wind assisted. I think we hit about 120. With stock pitch, slightly larger diameter. I like this thing though, y'all. Man, I like this thing a lot. I said I might not actually do a whole lot of upgrading for the prop and electronics and all that, just because it's honestly plenty fast enough. I say that, but I have an ESC just sitting there. But if I do that, that means I have this other ESC just sitting here. So let's see what these speeds did. Stop. Read. 123. That's what I thought. Only went up 299 feet. So we could have actually gotten even faster. And those were wind assisted, fairly level speed passes. I didn't really go full tilt on the throttle until I leveled out. So yeah, I like it. I think this might be fast enough, y'all. I say that, I'm gonna end up doing one of these 8x8s. I'm gonna throw that 80 amp hobby wing I have in there, especially if the bullet plugs match up, which I think they do. I'm gonna throw that in there so I can use this too. I might actually go home and do that real quick so I can test it out today. Clear. We got 3 minutes. We're gonna do the same 3 minutes and see what this battery is like. I imagine you can get at least another minute out of a 33 versus the 22s. All right. Flight with a 3300 pack, another 4S. Correcting the way it's supposed to. All right.
Motor on.
The only thing with that min-wax coating and these stickers and all that is when it's slippery or when you're sweaty, it's slippery.
AS3X mode.
Wow. Yeah, we still hit at least that 120 just then. Yeah.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Y'all, this thing is actually really freaking good.
Seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7. Six, 5, 4.
A little too hot. I didn't like that.
1.
We're gonna end up in the dirt a little more than I wanted to. Having the bigger battery in it definitely glides a little further.
Motor off.
Is this thing easier to fly than both the V900 and the EF Extra? Dang, I think it might be, y'all. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than both of them, so that helps. But geez Louise. Curious about the battery life. That's going to tell us what we need to know. So first, stop, read. 111. So a bit slower, and we also had less wind, so it's probably about the same. Because I didn't have the same wind assistance. Let's go ahead and unplug. We're going to test this battery pack. I have a feeling we still got about 45% left in this one. %. Wow. So with the 33s, you can get 4 or 5 minutes of flight with this thing. So that might be, oh man, that might be what I end up doing moving forward. That was kind of nice. So this thing's trimmed really well, flying real nice, doesn't mind the wind at all. Yo, this Skynetic Havok, that's a bad mamma jamma. Yo, you can see I'm running the AR631 Plus. Got all the updates and all that for the firmware. Other than that, stock electronics, master air screw prop, 8x7, or yeah, 8x7. That's, yo, like I said, I gotta go take a potty break. So, cause my guts, it's rumbly and my tumbly. But I might go ahead and throw that 80 amp ESC in that I have, that hobby wing, so I can 8x8 on this. Because it handles so well, I kind of want a little bit more speed out of it, just because I know it can take it. This one can, I think it can play around with the V900 speeds, and actually maybe handle a little bit better. We're gonna see. See y'all next time. Just enough light for a good flight. We got the 8x8 prop on. Couple charged for us. We're gonna go with the 2200. All right. Time for some fun.
AS3X mode.
Whew. All right, we're gonna do one of these. Yeah, it's just a little dark for this. Y'all, that thing was actually fun, but I can barely see it. Barely see it. That was still worth it. But it's so windy, even with the brakes on, with that landing approach. Excuse me, that prop was still spinning pretty good. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. I changed ESCs. I don't think I had the brake programmed. Oh well, we had a good flight, so we're gonna go home, make sure that's programmed. Cause look at this, hold on. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, it's not. So real glad I didn't break that prop this time. I put that hobby wing 80 amp in there and forgot to set the brake. Let's go ahead and unplug this. Y'all, that was fun. We're not gonna run the 3300 right now, but we'll go stop. Damn, it was wind assisted, but 155 with the Havok, and we didn't go up very high. Y'all, okay, I'm glad I did what I did. I'm glad I put the hobby wing ESC in. Hold on, look at you. Y'all, I am glad that I put the hobby wing ESC in and the 8x8 prop, because that's what I'm looking for. Because this thing can handle it no problem. So 150s, at least wind assisted all day. So I reckon without the wind, I could probably get like 120, 130 all day with this thing. That's what I'm looking for. Another basically bigger V900 with hard to faster than the EF Extra, and it has a better battery tray, better battery compartment than both of them. It is what it is. I said what I said. I'll fight you. All right, but anyway, it's getting a little chilly, and I got some video footage to go edit, so I'll see y'all